Today I'm going to show you how to make a Father's Day craft. So I made this originally on cardboard, but I'm going to show you how you can do it on just regular paper as well. So what you need is either cardboard or regular paper, construction paper, some paints if you have them, or markers, crayons will work fine. If you use cardboard, you're going to have to paint it and then let it dry before you continue to make your craft project. So, let's just say that this is my background, which is going to be the night sky. If I'm using construction paper, I'm going to start with a sheet that's blue. And then I want to take some markers because I don't want it to be confused with a daytime sky, which I might also use blue for. I'm just going to take a darker marker and just make some sort of lines or squiggles that really sort of break up the color. I'm going to use both a thin and a thick marker, and you will need markers and crayons for this. One of the things that you may have and could use, but it's not essential, is a picture of yourself. But if you don't have a picture of yourself, you can draw a picture of yourself, which I will be showing you how to do today. So I have marked up my sky sheet so that it looks like it's a little bit more in the nighttime sky idea. And so, just like the original, we're going to make a ladder. We're going to use popsicle sticks to make a ladder. My popsicle sticks are colored, so I don't have to paint them, but you can feel free to do that. I like the orange contrast before, but I'm going to try a different one. I'm going to try purple. And so basically what you want to do is there's two ways that you can make your ladder. You can either have it so that the rungs or the part that you stand on, right, can either be an entire stick, or you can use a scissors to cut the popsicle stick shorter and you can have the rungs in between. I kind of like the look of the rungs being the complete side of the popsicle stick, so that's what I'm going to use. So to get my popsicle sticks ready to be put in the paper, because the ends are rounded, I have to make them straighter. So I'm just going to take a scissors and just cut off the rounded tip of my popsicle stick. I'm going to take another popsicle stick and I just want to match it up for size. So I hold them together and then I cut off the same amount on the second popsicle stick. I want to do that one more time because I want to make sure the sticks go with each other and so that they're both straight on the end. So I'm just going to cut off the littlest bit on the tip. Take my second stick, line it up, hold it down, cut off the same amount on the second stick. So now that I have my ladder sides ready, I'm going to take some glue, take one of the sticks with a flat tip edge, put some glue on the back. You don't need a whole lot. Line it up so that the curved part is on the bottom of the paper and the flat part is going up the paper. Do it the same thing. Put some glue on another one, making sure that the curved part is at the bottom of the paper and the part that we cut off is going toward the top of the paper. And then we want to do the same thing with these two ladder sides. You want to take the part that has the flat tip and you want to glue it near that piece, so that should be facing the bottom. Match up the tips. The great thing about it is even if you use too much glue, it will dry clear, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And now I stick this part of my ladder down. And now I take my rungs of my ladder. Now you can either make them crooked, straight, however you want. I think it's a little cute, so I'm gonna put 2 lines here. I'm gonna put 1 glue drop there, 1 glue drop there, and put it diagonal. Make 1 glue drop there, 1 there, and make it go straight across. And it's totally okay if if you make the rungs uneven, if your ladder isn't completely straight so that the rungs are all uniform on one side. That's totally fine too. And a few more rungs. Okay, so now I have my ladder. The next thing I want to do is take my moon piece. Now you can use a white piece of paper. You could color it with a silver crayon if you have it, or a gray crayon. I happen to have some silver paper, glitter paper, so I cut out some moon shape and some stars. You can also cut out a moon shape that that's not a full moon as well. So I'm gonna let that dry. Before I put my stars up in my night sky, here in the original we have our little special message to Dad. Dad, I love you to the moon and back. So we're going to do the same thing here. All you need are 2 pieces of paper that are not the same color. I already have a piece of purple cut out. I'm just going to fold it in half and make sure it's kind of uniform, meaning that the sides match. It's not crooked or wonky. And then I'm going to take the second piece of paper that's a different color, the contrast, and I'm just going to use the purple as a guide and cut out the yellow paper so that it's bigger than the purple paper. So this way, after I write my message and I glue my paper down, it will look like a little border around it. So we'll take our yellow, we'll put some glue, not a whole lot. We just want it to stick. And then I'm going to glue that down and press. Going to do the same to the purple. Really, you don't need a whole lot. You just want to make sure that it sticks. And then I'm going to glue that down as well and press. I now take a marker and I write my message. You can write Dad, Daddy, whatever you like. But because this is about the moon and climbing to the moon, the message, I love you to the moon and back, I think is a really cute one. So that's the one we're going to stick with. So Dad, I love you to the moon, and back. So we have our message, and now we're ready to glue the rest of our stars on. So you take your glue, and you can either use liquid glue or glue stick. And I had already cut out my heart shapes. They are not perfect because I don't think all stars, I said heart shapes, my star shapes. I don't think all stars look the same in the sky when we see them. So it's totally okay with me that my stars don't look the same on this craft project. So you put your stars down, and really just a 5-point star. Some can be big, some can be little. And when you're done with that, then all that's left to really make your picture or your craft is you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a little image of myself. And you would draw a little image of yourself. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a piece of paper. If you don't have a picture of yourself, you want to get a piece of paper, and you want to make sure that your paper is smaller than your ladder. You don't want a big piece of paper like this, because then it'll look crazy how a giant U is on a baby ladder. So you want to make sure your picture fits on the ladder. Then you want to take a pencil or a marker, and you just want to draw. So I'm going to show you how I would draw, or am going to draw myself. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to start with my head. And because I have curly hair, I am going to shape some sort of curls around that head shape, right? So that's going to be essentially the hair. Because we're climbing up a ladder, your arms are going to be raised, right? So your sleeves will be going in the up direction. And then it's up to you what you would be wearing. In this original picture, I was wearing a dress, but you could be wearing shorts. So I'll give you an idea of what that might look like if I was wearing shorts. So I draw a boxy shape for my shirt. My arms are coming up and reaching up for the ladder. And you don't have to be the best artist. That's not what this is about. This, I think, is more about the feeling of it. And so if I'm going to wear shorts, I'm going to bring down 2 more squares to be my shorts, and then my legs. And when I'm done, I take my magic marker. Let's see, I'll do brown hair. And I'll do a purple shirt. No, I have so much purple. I'll do a green shirt. And red shorts. And I'm brown, so I will put color me brown. And then I'm going to need a little bit of piece of paper at the bottom to get my feet or my shoes. So I'm going to take another piece of white paper and just extend this. See, so it's going to tape or glue. And then I'm gonna extend the feet to the shoes. And my shoes I'll make blue. And then you want to take a scissors and you just want to very loosely cut out around the picture. And then the hands. And I think I'll make the hair black to provide more contrast. Okay. Now I'm done. I can finally glue my person onto the ladder. So I'm just going to lightly put, because I don't know where it's going to hit, I'm going to lightly put glue, but I don't want to really make it super saturated with glue, so really lightly. And then I'm going to place my person on my ladder. Press down. And so this is how you would make your Father's Day gift, I love you to the moon and back, either out of paper or using cardboard. Good luck.